Welcome. In front of me I have the GoPro Fluid Pro AI. And anyway, I will be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the entire package itself and just see how well it feels, works. So let's just pop this open. I already have a bad taste in my mouth just from speaking the name of it, considering it comes with AI. And the thing that AI makes me want to do is just not use something, because God forbid we could have something without AI. It just sells so effing well. Anyway, let's pop that open. The case itself, pretty solid. You can see it looks pretty decent. Now opening it up, let me just remove the keyboard that I have right here. Bring up a little bit of exposure. There we go, so we can see this a bit better. So in here we have everything just nicely sorted. Have the little tripod. We have there we go. We get Type-C to Type-C cable, and we get another Type-C to Type-C cable, though this one is spring loaded, or however you want to call it, whatever. Then we get the GoPro mounting, and that's about it. So two different Type-C cables and GoPro mounting. Then itself, the actual come on, of course it had to tear. And then we get the actual gimbal. Peel that off. There we go. There's our tiny little camera right here for the AI. I love the fact that now even GoPro, or gimbal more like, can see me and spy on me. Awesome. My favorite pastime, be spied on by any kind of device. So we have a mounting right here for the phone, which I don't have very chunky device, so this probably won't be the greatest example of what kind of device it could fit in here. Because if I can actually find my phone, where the hell is it? Oh, there we go. It's right here under all the trash. So I have the S25, the super small one, as you can see. So yeah, this fits no problem on here, barely stretches it. That's what she said. So that works just fine for it. And by the looks of it, we can fit a pretty decently sized phone. You definitely will be able to pop in here your S20, for instance, 5 Ultra, which are pretty big devices, or any kind of other device about this size, plus a little bit bigger ones, as this is definitely wider than the S25 Ultra. Now, design-wise, right here we have release lock right here for the gimbal. Kind of curious if it's anywhere. Okay, so it just locks into place. I have a display right here, our controls, forward, zoom in, zoom out, record and all that stuff, power button, Type-C charging, and that's interesting. So you can use this as a gimbal. Sorry, gimbal. This is a gimbal. You can use this as a tripod when you plop it in from the bottom, or you can actually use it like a handle by screwing it to the side right here. That is kind of interesting. So I don't know if that helps you in any kind of way, but you have the option right here. We have also the wheel on the other side right here for hell knows what that is gonna do actually. Press to switch. Powered by Hohem. Okay. Now, one thing that I started seeing already some time ago was these kind of additions, though this one does not seem like it's detachable. although it kind of moves, so it should be. Will that do anything? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go, it is detachable. You just need to yoink on it. So this is nice. You can actually get rid of this if you don't like you know, your GoPro spying on you. This has a camera along with a flash on here, and it will use the actual battery in here to function. I should be able to, so I have to first turn this on. Cool, the battery is full. Can you like turn on? And there we go. Okay, that was weird vibration for no reason. Oh god, the flash is kind of bright. Jeez. Just maybe unlock it so it can freely move. Any kind of light from this? Come on. Seems like no. I don't know, maybe it's detecting that it's bright, or I need to go through the settings right here. But one neat thing is, because it's using the camera right away, you can see we have this red light that indicates that the actual camera is being utilized right now. So we can just boop, turn that off, and it's off. Cool. And obviously, if you still feel a little bit jumpy about it, just pull that crap off, and you're good to go. And now your gimbal doesn't have any kind of camera, which is kind of redundant for a gimbal. I wanted to say something a bit more witty, but then I realized that it's a gimbal designed to hold cameras, so that would have been dumb. Anyway, a pretty solid feeling gimbal, to be honest. And there is no lock apparently for this rotating, so that's a bit weird, but anyway. So, solid one. So just pop that back in here. I just missed it, considering it goes the other way. There we go. Oh, actually, let's see how long it takes me to figure out how to drop everything back in here. I think I'm already done, basically. So, yeah, should be pretty easy to put it together in here quickly, store it, and move on. Anyway, that basically sums up the look at this. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.